of us think that motivation is the engine, but motivation fades while clarity sustains. And today I'm going to be talking to you about a simple, soul honoring way to get your clarity and focus back fast so you can create and manifest in flow in the way that works for you. Welcome to Infinite You, everyone. I'm Dr. Sheri, spiritual psychologist, multidimensional mindset mentor, soul-led success coach, and an intuitive empowerment guide. And I am here to help you align with a little bit of psychology, a little bit of energy, definitely mindset, manifesting, science of mind, and tapping into your potential so you can be, do, have, and create your most amazing, spectacular, fantastical life and business. So if this resonates with you, and definitely with a little bit of a feminine vibe for sure, if this resonates with you, I would love if you could hit subscribe, hit like, and definitely comment, and hit that notification bell if you would like to know when I release my videos, usually every Friday, Sunday, and Tuesday. So let's talk a little bit more about motivation. I just made an entire video about this last week, talking about how it felt like masculine energy for sure, which I love, love, love masculine energy. I'm all about that. But I definitely feel it can be a little bit pushy, a little bit edgy, and definitely not necessarily aligned with the way that women create with our unique way of being in the world with that feminine energy. I'm all about both energies for sure. Zen Flow operating system is one of my key programs and offers and frameworks that I teach. But I think we women shift over time. And so for me, at 25, motivation got me to the gym every day to fit into my favorite jeans, to have, willpower, to not eat a cookie, and, to eat nothing but lettuce, right, until those pounds came off in a very short period of time. But now that I'm older and a little bit wiser, what moves me is definitely not pushing harder and not being in that heavy duty masculine willpower mode. For me, and I think for most women who are on that same journey, like heading toward midlife, it really is about aligning deeper. It really is about connecting to ourselves always, mind, soul, and body. It is about energy. It is about soul purpose. It is about alignment. It is no longer about pressure. And pressure is fine. We can do 1,000 things at a time. We all know that, right? Women are great. But it's also true that we are definitely taught to push and perform, but real momentum, real focus, real accomplishment, soul-led success comes from amazing clarity and focus. And when you are aligned with who you are and what matters most, action, taking aligned action becomes not only natural, it feels fun, it's in a high vibration, it feels joyful, and you're no longer compartmentalizing parts of yourself. We are always spiritual beings, no matter what the heck it is that we are doing. But there's another element to this too as well that I want to talk about today, with this idea of focus and how our multidimensional selves really work, right? So we have our 5D soul super conscious selves. We're always connected to all that is our eternal souls, our purpose, our wisdom, and then our subconscious mind in 4D, where we have our old programming and beliefs, and then for sure our amazing conscious mind in 3D, in this physical reality that is definitely connected to the aligned actions we take and the thoughts that we think, and with that heart-mind coherence, which I've talked about before. But when you align your heart and the energy of it with what you have in your conscious mind at the top of your mind, you need to know that your brain actually has a built-in filter called the reticular activating system, and it decides what gets through to your conscious mind. So the millions of thoughts that you've got rolling around in your subconscious and in your programming. What are you bringing forward in your conscious mind so your brain can start to filter information and then begin to materialize it from a quantum wave into a quantum particle with sacred geometry so you can see it manifest in your physical reality? And that's how it works. But remember, if you are scattered, your reticular activating system will feed you more noise. It'll be staticky. It'll be filled with entropy. But if you are clear, it will absolutely show you the pathway. And I've talked about clarity in other videos. So I'm talking about clarity in your top of mind, in your conscious mind, in your reticular activating system. But even when you're still and you are in clarity mode, you are going to receive creative download after download from source, from God's mind, from the universe, like in a beautiful, lovely rainfall domino effect. But for now, I just want to remind you that your focus, your clarity, literally programs your perception. So clarity is not just spiritual, it is absolutely neurological. It is absolutely the mechanism for how we create in this three-dimensional reality with our mind and with heart-mind coherence and whatever you have at the top of your mind. What you are thinking about matters way more than you can imagine. And so let's say that you're thinking about buying a new car and you look at, whatever, some model and color that you love. And then all of a sudden you see it all over the road, right? So your brain, your mind is picking up, your reticular activating system is picking up on exactly what you are thinking about. The cars have always been there, but now you're paying attention and it's coming to you in physical reality. So when you choose focus, when you are clear, you train your brain to find evidence that supports your intention. We are so darn powerful as co-creators of our reality. I just want to remind you of that. So here is a quick soul-aligned reset that you can use on yourself, with clients, with friends, however you see fit. Step number 1, get clear. Write down every open loop, the projects you're working on, what you're worried about, what you're thinking about, all the shoulds that you have in your life. Write them all down. Do a quick brain dump of what the heck is going on, any programming that is holding you back. Once you make that list, circle the one that truly matters just for today. And then step number 2, choose. So ask, what do I choose to be for this one thing? Calm, creative, decisive. What do you need to be? Name that state and then breathe it into your body. I need to be clear. I need to decide. I need to calm down. I need to remember who I am, right? Whatever it is that you need to be in that moment. So who do you need to be? How do you want to feel? And then step number 3, commit. Set a timer for one focused sprint. One little slice of deep work. Phone off, no multitasking, completion over perfection. Write the email, do the task, clean the room, whatever needs to get done. Paint the picture, take the photo, post the photo, whatever you need to do. Reach out, make that call, make that appointment, whatever needs to happen, whatever you need to do. So motivation might get you started, but clarity really does keep you moving with ease, as does focus. Focus creates momentum. So clarity can create motivation and focus can create momentum, because when you are aligned with your energy, with who you are being in the moment and aligned action, you will get into a flow state and you will be amazed in 2 or 3 hours exactly how much you can create and put out there and feel really, really good doing it, right? So remember, you're not just a mind trying to focus, you're an energetic being creating coherence. So your soul holds the blueprint. Your subconscious runs whatever program you choose, and that is definitely a topic for another video, right? We all have programs running through our minds. It is definitely a part of our human design. Your subconscious runs the programs, whether they're old or whether they are new and something you want to create, and your conscious mind chooses to focus and get you into that space of taking very clear, focused, aligned action. And when these three things align, the soul at 5D, the subconscious at 4D, and your conscious mind at 3D, that is your sweet spot. That is when you are co-creating with God, with source energy, with the quantum field. Every clear intention becomes a command to your reality. Why am I such a stickler about all of this? Because I think the big picture and what I'm definitely observing over and over and over again with human behavior and the way that we do things is that we compartmentalize everything. And the bottom line is that you are always, always, always a spiritual being in a physical body, in a physical reality, with a big, beautiful mind that you can decide how you want to create, how you see yourself, what you believe your life is all about, what you believe your limits are, or what you believe, or how you believe you are completely unlimited and completely infinite. So this is really the bigger picture is, yes, get clear, pick one thing and, make it happen, right? But the bigger picture is that we are co-creators of our reality. It is an energetic process. It is a whole being process, body, mind, and soul. And it really is about not compartmentalizing any of it. Work, life, your soul, right? Carry the essence of who you are into everything you are doing. You will be so much more present. You will be so much more joyful. You will live in a higher frequency, and you will get way, way, way more tuned into meaning, fulfillment, abundance, prosperity, better health. You'll feel more attractive, right, energetically to whatever is going on around you. And you will see the serendipity and the magic and the wonder. It's all connected. And even the smallest task can become worship when it's done with intention. So here's your practice today. Get clear. Choose who you want to be. Commit to one thing and do it in flow with soul at the center. Be present. Be present. Breathe. Stay present as often as you can. Stay aligned as often as you can. When you bless your work blesses you back, because clarity isn't just focus. It is frequency. Absolutely so. If this message resonated with you, hit subscribe, hit like, definitely hit that notification bell, and definitely comment. The one thing I am focusing on today is, and when you're ready to go deeper, I have a really cool offer coming up. It's a 3-day prosperity reset challenge. I will put the link in the description box as soon as I have it ready. It'll be over the weekend. Today is Friday. But in the meantime, you can join my free newsletter. You can watch my free webinar, Recode Your Reality. It is all about frequency and identity and taking aligned action and RAS and all the things I talked about in today's video. But anyhow, with everything that I'm offering you and this new 3-day challenge coming up, you will be able to clear the noise, realign your energy, refocus your vision so you finish the year grounded, confident, and in flow, ready for 2026. And I think I may have mentioned this, but the 3-day prosperity reset challenge will be free, and I'm very excited about that. I will put the link in the description box as soon as it's ready, and I will be promoting it the week of, it's October 10th now. It starts on the 20th. So if you don't get the link from this video, it will be available in other videos that I make. So remember, you are a powerful co-creator of your reality. Your focus is your frequency. And the more clearly you see yourself, and the life that you can have and the business you can create and the revenue streams and the health and the relationships and the love and the happiness and the joy and all things abundant, the more your life will rearrange to match your vision. So go out there, create, and I will see you all soon. Have a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world and whenever you may be watching this. I will see you all soon. Namaste.